How do export controls prevent nuclear proliferation? Have you ever wondered how countries work together to stop the spread of nuclear weapons? The answer lies in export controls. These are rules that limit the transfer of specific goods and technologies that could be used to create nuclear weapons. By controlling these exports, nations aim to prevent dangerous materials from falling into the wrong hands. At the heart of export controls is the identification of sensitive items. This includes nuclear materials, specialized equipment, and dual-use technologies. Dual-use technologies are those that can be used for both civilian and military purposes. Before these items can be exported, government approval is required. This process helps ensure that only trusted entities receive access to materials that could be used for nuclear weapons development. During the Cold War, export controls played a vital role in the struggle between the capitalist West and the communist bloc led by the Soviet Union. Western countries, particularly through the Coordinating Committee for Multilateral Export Controls, established in 1949, worked together to deny the Soviet Union and its allies access to advanced technologies. These technologies could have enhanced their military capabilities, including nuclear weapons development. The export embargoes were part of a broader strategy to contain communism and limit military power. The way export controls functioned was by requiring agreement among member states before allowing exports to communist countries. This meant that any member could block shipments that might support nuclear weapons programs. This cooperative approach helped close loopholes and reduce the chances of sensitive technologies reaching the communist bloc through third-party countries. After the Cold War, export control measures evolved to tackle the spread of weapons of mass destruction. This includes not just nuclear arms, but also chemical and biological weapons. Organizations like the Nuclear Suppliers Group and the Zanger Committee created specific lists and guidelines to prevent the global spread of nuclear materials and technology. These measures focus on responsible transfer policies to avoid dangerous accumulations of weapons-related items. From the perspective of communist nations during the Cold War, these export controls were often seen as tools of economic and technological warfare. They viewed these restrictions as a way for capitalist powers to maintain their dominance and limit the development of socialist states. The West's control over critical technologies was perceived not only as a security measure, but also as a method to hinder the progress of communist nations. In practical terms, export controls prevent nuclear proliferation by monitoring and regulating the export of nuclear materials and dual-use technologies. They requiring government authorization and international cooperation before sensitive items can be transferred. Multilateral agreements are created to close gaps that could allow nuclear technology to be illegally obtained. Political leverage is also used to deny access to countries suspected of pursuing nuclear weapons programs. In summary, export controls are essential in global efforts to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons. They reflected the geopolitical tensions and ideological conflicts that define the Cold War era. By working together, countries can help ensure that nuclear technology is kept out of the hands of those who might use it for harmful purposes.